Okay. Oh, I hate it when people take paper out of the printer, and I've just done it myself. Right. Rescue system. And it's Canawas. Right, brilliant. That's the first thing we're going to do. Where is it? There it is, look, down there. So that's what we're intending on doing, and like I say, a little bit earlier than what we normally are. We want pad number 2. Pad number 2, please. Landing gear is indeed down. We're down. Local services. Let's get the ship on the way. And then we want the dedicant. And that's in HIP 19600. We're going to go there and have a look at those logs. And we're going to hit all the things today that have been in update 16 so far. DJ Burp. Yeah, a little bit earlier today. Earlier than anticipated. Of course, we can't bring the ship here. Well, that's just fantastic, isn't it? Why can't we bring the ship here? Because it's rubbish. Because it's an outpost. I thought we had an actual base here. Oh, well, never mind. Okay. Launch. We'll have to find a system close by we can bring the ship to. Kind of thought it was all a little bit too easy. That one here, look at that. Millions of them there. High tech, there's bound to be a system there. One gun. The rescue ship's there though. One going. Right, let's segment that like that. And hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun. Yeah, you can. We did it last night. We were picking up sap in the SRV, and it's called coral sap. We don't know what it's all about yet, and they probably haven't really looked at it. So, you know, say we don't really know. Heels terminal. I'll do nicely. Right next to the star. That will be great. HEILS terminal. Brilliant. Suits me, sir. Yeah, so we don't really know. Simon 07, how's it going? We're going to play a little bit of Miguel as well. Let's get that on the go. But a citizen of the stars. Right. There we go. So we're gonna do some of the VIP missions. So we're gonna bring my rescue conda here, right? Because that's got limpet controllers, and it's got the cannons, and it's got all the stuff. And while that's transferring, we're going to go back to the carrier. We're going to get some of that sap. And we're going to get into the caustic conda. And we're going to see if the sap does anything with the maelstrom. The Titan in the maelstrom. Because we're doing this for science, right? And then we might try and... We're going to go to a site, we'll pick up some more sap, and we can see if we can get it into one of the Thargoid machines. That sort of thing. So there's quite a few things we want to do. How many we're actually going to get done this stream, I don't know. Because you know how these things go, right? You know how these things go. So, this is taking its time getting here, isn't it? Look at it. And I have the 3-disc box set of Smokey and the Bandit. Oh, yes. Right, here we are. Let's go, go, go. So we might as well, you know, sort of do all the stuff that update 16 has got to offer. How's that? Sounds alright to me. So we're going to pop in here. Pad 1. There it is. And of course, here in the UK, things might get a bit noisy because we've got Storm Antoine or something. Phaser Ruddock, Home 7. How are we doing? Right. No stored ships, so we're going to bring one over. And it's one of my Condas. Let's store a Conda. Help me, Conda. Now, Help Me Conda has enhanced AX multi-cannons, lovely, multi-cannons, and we've got, okay, heavy duty armor, it could be heavier. We've got power plant, yes, 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 heat sinks, yes, score the heat sinks, economy class passenger cabins, prismatic shield generator, because we're going to get hit. We've got the collector limpets for getting all the materials and all the stuff. We're going to see how that goes, right? Transfer, it'll take 24 minutes. Not a problem. So, where are we in regards to everything else? So, we are here in Wonguin. And we've got Canoas by there, rescue ship. There's one there as well. And then we're not too far away from Shaozu, where everything seems to be going on. We're not too far away from where we found the original Barnacle site, and we're not too far away from the Dedicant either, right? So, what we're going to do, let's have a look. Dedicant, that's in HIP 19600, and that's quite far behind enemy lines. So it's doable, right? It's doable with one of our ships. Let's get to the carrier. Couple of jumps. Nice and easy. How's that? Yeah, it could well be. It could well be. I mean, you're going to be able to run away and fight if you have to. Well, we got your commodities as it happens. I've realised I've got a severe lack of corrosive cargo racks, and I need some items for that as well. So, you know, you can but try. Got a material trader there. That's quite handy. What do I need? Them. What can I give them? Some of that. What haven't I got anything of? Data mined wake exceptions. Of course we need that. Bit of that as well. Might as well make the most of it. Let's go. I did something very silly as well earlier on, and we're going to have a look at that later. I bought a survey ship kit for my Python. I don't know why I did it. I honestly don't know why I did it. I did ask Frontier as part of the partner program. Hey, you know, got a code? And it was like, nothing. But it was kind of late on the... Did I get the new suit? I might. If you want to see my arcs balance, it's like 95,000 arcs. I just threw 50 quid in it to get some extra. I must be a lunatic. Though to be fair, after the week I've had. Right, we're jumping. Yeah, I quite fancy the new suit. I do quite fancy the new suit. Well, if you put some like £47 in, you get like 15,000 extra. And I'm like, well, what am I going to use them for? I'll use them myself. But you know what makes me happy? Smokey and the Bandit. That's what makes me happy. That and Coors beer. Which I didn't get because, do you know what? I bought Bud Light. Because it was cheap and no one's buying it. So I went and bought that. I might have one in a minute. Also, I've bought a new t-shirt. Look at this. Spending the money today. Bought a new t-shirt. Look at that colour. The missus hates it. It's why I'm wearing it. Right? She doesn't like it. Kids think it's fantastic. Missus goes, well, I'm not going out with you like that. Oh, well, never mind. There you go. This isn't it. Do you know what? I agree. I totally agree with you. Oh, it's a dead game. Oh, it's dead. Oh. It's not dead. It's not dead while people play it. You could have 2 or 3 people playing a game. It's not dead. Christ. Space Invaders. How many people are playing Space Invaders? Is that a dead game? Star Wars Arcade. How many people are playing that, do you think? Right? Oh, too right. I've saved a few pound with this t-shirt. It was worth every penny. Oh yeah, that is the latest thing. I mean, I ran a poll on that, and a lot of people are fed up with the Thargoids. Well, are they fed up with the Thargoids now? I mean, we're going to go, and we're going to have a good look at the content today. I know! Where are we? Where's the carrier? There it is. There's the carrier. Do you know what? And like I say, the game is not dead. And do you know what? I've seen the videos out there recently. Oh, it's dead. Oh, it's this. Do you know what? A lot of these people are in a position where they are now with their hundreds of thousands of subscribers because of this. You know? This is the thing. Kind of frustrates me because, you know, we all play at the pleasure of Frontier. Yes, you know, as a very passionate community, people say, oh, people are very passionate. No, a lot of people are entitled or think they're entitled. Frontier as a company has made a game. This is the game. And obviously they want people to play a game. And they will listen to a community of players or a group of players who play it and may or may not take things on board, right? As in development. Now, there was always going to be a Thargoid war. Gary Atkins. Yes, there is a new suit in Odyssey. You see? And that's the thing. That's the real thing. We play at the pleasure of Frontier, because they could decide at any time, right, okay, Elite Dangerous is end of life, we're shutting the servers down, go play something else. And you know what? You'd have to. For a 10-year-old game, I think it's doing quite well. I play it. I mean, okay, it's not as mainstream as it used to be. It's 10 years old. There's other games out there to play. And, you know, I think people should be encouraged to play other games. It's not just about Elite. I play a lot of it. Simon, you play a lot of it. We all play a lot of it. Exactly. It's not a mainstream game. I don't think, anyway. Right, okay. Let's see what we got here then. There's my Matrix Mauler. Right, so we'll use that in a minute. We want something that's going to allow us to go over there and... Let me see. Clopsaconda. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Whoa, look at this. Good stuff. What's the Clopsaconda got on it? Shard cannons. Yes, yes, yes. Got all of that. Heat sink launchers. Yes. Caustic launchers. Yes. Module reinforcement. Yes, yes. Cargo rack. Yes. It's got all of this. Me caustic cutter. I want a ship that's going to allow me to go effectively to the Dedicant and sort it out. So while we're here, right? Here we go. Look at this. Right. So here's my ship. And you know, we can debate whether or not this is a good ship or not till the cows come home, right? But like, I like the Python. I think it's all right. Where are we now? We want multi-limpet controller, operations limpet controller. And I want a... Has that got a hatch breaker limpet on it? Let me see. Fire groups. It has got a hatch breaker. Right, 1, 2, 1. This is what I need. Right, what else we got? We are going to need some weapons on this. Just in case something goes awry. You know what I mean? We're going to pop some enhanced multi-cannons on it. Have I got another 3? I haven't got another 3. I haven't got another 3. We'll have to use 2. Because, you know, people are going to come knocking, right? So now I need a optional internal, one of those experimental weapon stabilizer. That will give me another hard point to pop on there. Enhanced multi-cannon. Yeah, we'll go with turrets. Place that. Quick. Done. Lovely, right? 5th Odyssey account. My God. The books must be selling. So you've got all of this. I've got a frame weight scanner on this, right? Reinforced alloys. Yeah. All right, it's got a hybrid Guardian power plant thing on it. Optional internals, prismatics, vehicle hangar. Meh. Right? We've got our operations limpet controller with collectors, recon, and hatch breaker. We've got cargo racks. A little bit of anti-corrosion just in case. Vehicle bays. All the scarabs, right? So, okay, no worries. I think what we can do, because we're not going to need that just for this at the moment, we will ditch the vehicle hangar. Done, right? There we go. Now, this ship here is, and you can probably hear the rain, livery section. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at, right, the paint jobs that come, the Python survey paint jobs. Look at that. It's like hexagonal dots. And you get 6 of them as well. So I thought it was just all the spinny stuff. So let's go to ship kit. Let's say no to all of this. Right. So we've taken everything off it. So we've got a stock Python. What we're going to do now is we're going to go in and we're going to say... What are we going to say? We're going to say livery and we're going to say ship. And we're going to have a good look at the colours. So we've got green. We've got green. We say HIP 20492. Is it? And I bet you I'm a million miles away from it. We've got in like sort of that cyan colour. We've got a little sort of baby blue. This I like, which is radium. There's sodium. And there's titanium. So you get 6 different paint packs with them. I quite like that one. Right. Then, check this out. Where are we? Ship kits. So, spoiler. You get a spinning dish. Oh my god, how cool is this? I like that. I do. Look at that. Look at that. Where's it gone? Look at this dish spin, everybody. It's a spinning dish. How Millennium Falcon is that? I like it. Does the dish change the hitboxes? I don't know. I only just bought it. No idea, Super Bruh. But 07 to you. That's a good question. I don't think one. Chris Walters. 07. Kevin. 07 to you. Techno Viking. Woo! 07. Loads of people have popped in there while I was a little bit preoccupied. Gary Atkinson. 07 to you as well, Commanders. 07 to you all. So there's a spinny dish. I don't think it would change the hitboxes. Now what you can do then is you've also got survey wings. And you can mix and match this like with the hazard stuff. So survey wings. So you get these sort of like octagonal things. And then you get like, you know, pointy bits. Right, so we'll have that. And then you get on the tail. Now, that's the hazard. There's that I'm not sure what that's attached to. That might be attached to my other ship kit. So we'll go with that one, even though there's others. Look. And on the bumper, you do actually get... I thought, oh, I'll just match it up with this, which is the hazard bumper. But you do get additional lights with the survey. All right, so we're going to pop that on. So there you go. It certainly has lowered my arcs a little bit. Which is cool. Which is cool, right? So that's what we got. So we're going to need some purchase limpets. Let's purchase some limpets. Confirm. Now, we have got optional internal. We got a fuel scoop. We've got a frame shift drive booster. And I've got an empty slot there. But that's okay. We don't need anything else. Let's go and have a look at this on the pad. Should have a better idea and a better look of what it looks like on the pad. Do you know what makes it cool? It's the spinning dish. That's what makes it cool. Now, I don't think they do it for the Type 10, which is strange because the Type 10 would have looked fantastic with a spinning dish. Look at it in all its white and bright pink glory. See, we've got the... Millennium Falcon. That is a good name. That is a... I'm going to do that. Or the Millennium Rebicon. See, you've got these things at the front, look. Which is a bit odd because you can see things are poking through it. Which is a bit of a shame, isn't it, really? But it's still cool. And we've got all these kind of noddies, look. Coming through it. Gavin! 07, Gavin. Hope you're doing okay today. Happy Saturday. And we've got the lights at the bottom. And the good thing is, unlike the construction stuff, the construction ship kit, nothing obscures your view with like a roll cage. This is a bit of a problem. I'm not going to deny. But it's still cool. Right? So, and we've got these things on the side. Whatever they are, you know. And we've got something here. Very good. And at the back, I'm not entirely sure whether that came with it or whether that was part of another... I think it was a part of... Oh, shit. That was part of another ship kit that I had. Because I do use the Python, or I have used the Python quite a lot. And then you've got these sort of other sensor array stuff at the back. Kind of is, isn't it? It's like, oh, we're going to give him a good probing. Right? Because that is 16 ways a probe, that is. Look at that. Look at that. If that doesn't look like it's going to probe something, I don't know what is. It is almost matching my shirt, Jules. 07. Ramming speed, yeah. Oh. So yeah. And you know what? It wasn't cheap. But following on from what Simon said, we are going to... Good name, that. Millennium Falcon. Do you know what? I think they probably would. You know, if they did do ship interiors, which everyone's been shouting about, and then, well, you know, buy them. Buy your ship interiors. Like your fleet carrier interior upgrades you can have. How's that? There you go. Yeah. Just think about it. Think how many people would be running around in a Sidewinder if it had ship interiors. I think it should start with the Anaconda, so that would get people to achieve, to go and... They would strive for people to go and do something with the game. Or perhaps start with the Cutter. A generally available ship like the Anaconda, and then do them for the Cutter, the Corvette, and the Type 10. That way, people will go through the rank with Imperial and Federal. That might be the good way of doing it. But the Conda, like when we all started the game, the Conda was the game everybody... Sorry. The Conda was the ship that everybody wanted. If you had the Conda, you were the man, right? I flew around in a Python for ages. Baby Conda. I think it is anyway. And there it is. There it is. So, spending the arcs. I have been. Spending the arcs. I must be out of my tree. So there's the ship. I think it looks good. So there's the ship in pink. Let's change the paint job for science. It's all for science, this is, right? I'm doing this so you don't have to. Right, so if you fancy it, brilliant. There's no skin off my nose. I don't get any money for it. I've bought this with my own pounds. I haven't got a discount code to put on this stream either, unfortunately. You will get drops. There are drops, but like... Where we go, yeah, right. Right, so this is it in green, which it looks good. I like the brightness. I mean, I'm going through my bright phase at the moment, as you can see with my shirt. See, the lights are on, right, already. If I put more lights... We got the lights round there. Look. Here. Oh, it's going to be like daytime. I quite like that, see. And you can mix and match this, you know, again, with the other stuff. So not a bad colour. Not a bad colour. And it's not a bad ship. I think they're pretty... They're expensive, but like... A couple of quid. I don't think I'll be buying them for every ship I've got. Okay. Let's have a look at it in another colour. So that was the green. We've done the pink. Of course, we've got... There's all the hazard stuff. So all the stuff you get from the street. That's quite nice, though, isn't it? With it. I quite like that. Here's the pale blue one. There's that one. You know, that's a bit of a nothing. You know what I mean? and the yellow. So let's have a look at that one then, just to be complete about it. Python survey copper. Okay. Is it copper? Well, if it was reflective, then that would be something, wouldn't it? Alucard Wharf. 07. Been playing a long time, Super Bruh. Been playing a long time. Some you get free from the live streams, the Frame Shift Drive live. Some, because I was part of the Kickstarter, you get. I do like this. Thanks for the follow, dude. 07. We've got the proby things on the side. I think the colours look pretty good. You know, I think the colours look pretty good. And of course, put your lights on. There you go. Obviously, there's a problem with the graphic because the lights are on all the time. But when you put the lights on, then the reflection comes up. The dish is cool. I don't think I've got any black and gold. Let's have a look. Something nice. I haven't got anything reflective for this when all my reflective ones are on the bigger ships. Okay. Let's go for livery. I haven't really got anything reflective. I've got that. That kind of detracts from everything, really. The meadow print. Oh my god, that's horrendous. That's straight out of Barbie, that is. That's the kind of thing Pep would have on her stream. And do you know what? I get it. It's a bit... what was those sweets? What were those sweets, Simon? You know the sweets I mean. The chewy sweets you used to get when we were a kid. You know what I mean? Anyway, I haven't got anything reflective. Let's see what we got here. Corroded. Chrysalis blue. Crypsis white. Ah, here's the reflective ones. That looks quite good, doesn't it? Galvanized copper. One moment, callers. Sorry about that. Let's move that up there. Move that down there. There we go. Yes, sorry, where were we? Yes, indeed. That was my daughter wanting money. So, good for them. We got the galvanized. I do like these shiny ones. I don't know why I haven't... well, yeah, it's because it's money, basically. I do like the Pharaoh stuff as well. I think on the shiny stuff... Badger Brewery, baby. Oh, Bud Light decal. Yeah, we got one, haven't we? It's, isn't it that one? Ooh, I'm going straight to hell for that one. I've upset everyone by saying that. Chrome would be nice. Well, we've got brass, we've got bronze, we've got cobalt. That's nice. We've got copper, we've got malachite, we've got palladium. I don't think there's a chrome one for it. That's quite nice. Osiris gold and blue. Bit distracting. Asemic. Okay, let's have a look. Pharaoh, Apollo, olive, graphite, ice, khaki. Speedway Python. Squadron black. Then you got these. That's quite good. Shear lines. So what colour is the Asemic one? Yeah, I don't think there is. These are the salvage ones. Red Pharaoh. Predator teal. Then you got all the the hot rod ones. That's quite a good one. That goes quite nice with it. Pop art. Wham. Pow. It's giving me a headache just looking at that. Yeah, it could just be the crate. I mean, these are quite nice. They're expensive ones, aren't they? Look at that. Python Polarity Yellow. So many ship kits for the Python, right? Ooh, look. Osiris Black and Gold. God, that's an expensive one, that is. That was the one. It looked like something Liberace would have in his shithouse. Let me have a look. Okay, so we will do a... Let's have a look. Right. Let's do a poll. I don't know how to do a poll on Twitch. How to create a poll on Twitch. Click the Manage Poll panel to create a new poll. Oh, yeah. Okay. Into Twitch. Click the icon. Go to your profile. Well, that hasn't worked, does it? Back to Twitch. Don't know. I was going to be all smart and do a poll. Just type /poll. Okay. See, that's why we have Simon here. Slash. Open a setup menu to create a poll. Okay. It does. It's Pep. How you doing? We're just talking about you and how this would be perhaps the perfect ship kit for the young Pep about town. Right. Okay. Right. Well, I've done that. That's not working. Ah, right. Aha. Is this a poll? Yes. Right. Okay. Brilliant. Let's try it. Ah, right. Now I've got it. What Python paint pack shall I buy for the survey kit? Right, so what ones do we think? So I think the options are galvanized brass, right? Let's have a look. This one here, which was Osiris Black and Gold. That's quite nice. O-S-I-R-I-S Black and Gold. What was the other one we said we thought was quite nice? We said it was... Well, these are just mental. Else green. Not very good, are they? All the way down here, we got some of these. Tactical ice. Tactical ice. There's that black and red one, but you can't really see much of the detail there. Pop art Biff. And we'll pick one more, and then everyone can vote. Cobalt. Right, okay then. We're going to have that running for 5 minutes. There you go. There's a poll running. What paint pack shall I buy? And let's... While we're doing that, right, we're going to go back to what we were doing, which was looking to see what it looked like with the stuff. The poll's running, should be running in the chat. So far, there has been 2 votes. Cool. I'm looking at them now. So we were going back and we were having a look at the ones that came with the survey. So that's what we currently got, which is sort of like teal. Let's see what that light blue's all about. See, I told you all it was for science. Asteris, what python? This is a python. This ship is indeed a python. And you can see with the survey ship kit, you get a great big onking dish that rotates. Look at that. I quite like that. That is quite nice. But, let's be fair, everyone's buying this for the rotating dish. Isn't it? Everyone's doing it for the rotating dish. You know what I mean? Oh, Kevin, you're not on Twitch, so Cobalt's got good. Okay, so I'll mark you down for a Cobalt then. So that's the blue. Let's see what the other one looks like. Right, we're in delivery section. What we got? Yeah, so that was indium. I quite like that. So the next one you get with it is... Well, it's not that, but... Then is the pink. Now, I like that one. Very close to the shirt. I do like it. We've just seen that. There's the yellow, which is sodium. Let's have a look up on the deck. I know, all the livery. That's quite nice. I like the colour of that. I think it's bold, but not too bold. It makes a statement. We've got that sort of like, looks like a communications array, that is, as well, isn't it? That's what that looks like. There's one on the other side of the ship. Again, we've got these large proby things. Look quite nice in the yellow. Good reflective surfaces on them. Double proby sensory things here. I mean, like I said earlier on when we were looking at this, it's a shame the Thargoid pulse wave neutralizer is poking through a bit, if that's indeed what it is. Pretty cool, though. So far, it's coming in between Cobalt and Osiris Black and Gold. So if you're on Twitch, we're running a poll. Which paint pack shall I buy for the survey kit? And then there's these sort of like things there at the top. Not entirely sure what those would be. They look pretty good, don't they? But it's all about the spinning dish. Okay. I think there's one more left. So, Osiris Black and Gold has won. It has won it. Of course it works. $3.5 grand. That one. I'm going to buy it. And thank you to all those people who voted. That's absolutely fantastic. Right, there it is. Let's have a look at that then, shall we? Praise Braben by the Arcs. That's right, Simon. You heard it. It's like... Right. So this is what you lot have told me to buy, and I've bought it. Of course, in better light, I think it would be good. That's what we've got. That does look mean, doesn't it? It does look a bit mean. Well, there's nothing stopping you taking it and saying, right, okay, well, with the hazard kit, you can mix and match it. It's like, yes, these things are here, but that's pretty weak compared to the stuff you get from, you know, the hazard ship kit, isn't it? It does look good. It does look good. And it's a nice big black spinning dish. You're right. It's a bit John Player special, isn't it? Eh? It's a bit JPS. Do you know what? I've got a 1972 John Player special AM radio bit of the car at the attic, and it's knackered, right? But then my father at the time, because he's always been into F1, he bought me one years and years and years ago when I was a kid, and it was a pullback friction car. Let's go and find somewhere that's a little bit more brighter, shall we? Right. Okay. Let's get cracking. Have we got limpets? Yes. Launch. That. Wouldn't it be funny if the dish flew off? Of course you can't see nothing because it's dark. Heavy stuff. Right, okay. Let's take a trip down to the Dedicant. That's at HIP 19600. Will we get there? 105 light years away. Let's go, go, go. Woo! Look at that. I might just do a video and just leave that up there and have done with it. Oh, the Scalextrics. Yeah, remember that stuff you used to be able to put into Hornby trains as well to make it smoke out the top? I don't know what the hell that was. I mean, my kids have got Hogwarts Express Hornby kit. It's very busy, isn't it? Let's do that. Because it's yellow light, you're perhaps not seeing it in its best. You need to get down on a planet, really, don't we? But that is their best ship kit yet, to be honest. It really is pretty cool, isn't it? 1970, yeah. I mean, the scale electric you get these days is nothing like what you got back then. You know, all the rally cars, the Alfa Romeo rally car with the wide rear arches. That's the stuff, baby. Lord Narco Wookie, how's it going? Asbestos might help. Caustic damage. You're not wrong. Right, okay, let's do some scanning. Let's do some jumping. Because we are 3 jumps away. And we are tooled up as well. What we haven't done is that what it looks like with all the weapons deployed, have we? But we'll have a look in a minute. You reckon the hazard kit is better? Alucard Wharf. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a nice one. I think that one and the Cobalt one, I think, was pretty good. Pretty good. Quick look at it again. Look. Woo, there it is. There's lots going on that model. Lots going on. Yep, it's got lights. Right, let's get to where we're going so we can see it a bit better. Well, that's it, Bondolita. Do you know what? Who the hell is going to go exploring in a Corvette? I mean, all right, what's the biggest jump range someone's probably got on a Corvette? Let's face it, it's probably about 30. Max. Oh, yeah, we'll have a look underneath now, hang on. Probably can't see anything now, but like, if we look underneath. Here, our lights are on. We've got lights around the side. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go. The Thargoid... Alucard. Okay. Alright. Well, we know Worf. Yeah, everyone knows Worf. That Thargoid thing spewing sap. It is spewing sap, is it? It's spewing something. Oh no, look, I'm being interdicted. We're running, people, we're running. What is it? Who is in hot pursuit? Oh, it's one of them. I'm not really set up for the fighting, to be fair. I have been indeed dicted, Pep. You're not wrong. Come on, jump. Woo, we've been dicted. Keep going. The WRX? It does go around corners. 4x4, you see. 4x4. So as people who watch this stream will know, I'm currently driving around in my son's little car that I've bought him That sounds nice, doesn't it? I wish someone buy me a car. Anyway, to pass his test, right? And he hasn't passed his test, and bless him, 4 attempts. 4 attempts. He still hasn't passed. And I've got him a little Toyota Aygo, which is this big. Anyway. I just want to make sure. Where's my weapons? Oh, don't say I... Jump! Now I know I put weapons on it. Or did I? I just didn't assign them to anything. Schoolboy error there. No Scythe interdiction yet. It's been, well, I think it was a Cyclops. Could have been a Medusa. I think it was a Medusa. And we've had Scouts. So we're actually in the place, right? We are in the place. Now, when I first got the logs of this, this was a... It was Thargoid controlled. It's no longer Thargoid controlled. So we're going to scan it. That's it. Did you leave Space Dock without torpedoes? Don't tell me Tuesday. Fantastic film. And he was aboard the Enterprise C. Wasn't it the C? No, it was the B. It was the B, wasn't it? Was it Harrington? Captain Harrington was the ship? Something like that. Anyway, so let's go and find this bloody dedicant then. I mean, I've already got the logs. But we got to go and find the bloody thing. No, I can't for the life of me remember where it is. And I've scanned this about 1,000 times. You see, you've got all the degraded emissions in here as well. So we typically want to be around here. I think it's D we want. And I think that's it there. I think... Nope. Someone do me a favour and look at where the bloody dedicant is. It's around here somewhere. Of course, every man and his dog's moved in with a flipping fleet carrier now. Because it is quite good to... It is played by the guy from Ferris Bueller. No, it's 19600, isn't it? The dedicant. Sure it is. Oh well, looks like we are indeed doing the scanning. I do know it's in a cluster. It should be in the nav panel, but I guarantee you it isn't. See, it isn't. Oh, let's go to Google. Around Planet 1. Thank you, Pask. Let's go to the system map. About here, I think. A. I don't think it's destroyed. The Thargoids moved out. And for all you people in Twitch and also on the chat. 07 Commanders, I hope you're doing okay on this lovely Saturday. I have scanned the system. I have. Done it. You say, look at your tuner, that should be the blip just after the first signal from the left. There. That's what we think it is, isn't it? I thought it was around there, you see. I thought it was around here. I really did. Oh, well, we'll see if it turns up. I've actually completely scanned this system 3 times. There he is. Dedicant. Now, why are we going here? Well, there's... I probably didn't sell... You're probably right, I didn't sell the data before I got blown up. I probably got blown up. Because what happens is... And here's the daft thing about this. What I think is daft. So, as we will see, the Dedicant, as we know, right, has been attacked by Thargoids, right? And there's a whole load of logs about this. And it's all fantastic. And it's really well voice acted. And I got a video on YouTube about it, but we're going to go through it today anyway. And, great stuff, right? Brilliant. When you go in there and you hack, bearing in mind it's a derelict ship, and you hack one of the ports, you've got to get out the way quick, because those turrets, they are going to turn on you. And they will start shooting at you. Bondolita, so I got it, it's the Dedicant. Behold the darkness of the paint job you've all made me buy. Look at that. Ooh, it looks mean. Right. So here we go, we're on our way. So there's a couple of things. There's places... things you can fire off to hack and get additional data, and there's hackable data transmitters on the ship. But there's also the cargo bays. You hack that, it opens up. That's what I think we're going to have to do, and then fire off the limpets and pick up all the escapes. And we're doing this for science, right? We're doing this for science to see, hey, you know, what the score is. Now, I probably will get interdicted by the feds. The feds aren't going to like that, but we'll see. So we're coming up on it. Well, here it is. Behold, the Dedicant. Let's not crash into it, eh? And you can see there's all the logs here, and there's loads of these uplinks. Right? There's absolutely loads of them. Getting close enough, you scan it. You can see I've already accessed it. If we look at the ship, hackable data transfer, we've got all the power capacitors. This is what we're going to have to take out to take the turrets out, so we can get in there. But you can see all the ship log uplinks there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Look at them all. They're everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because there's 10 logs. But you've also got the turrets, right? So it's a good old survey class vessel. Right? Unfortunately, you can't scan it. I've tried, because it kind of knows what it is. But looking around it, you know, you can see it's all been absolutely melted by the Thargoids. These hackable data transmitters, these are the things, right? There's the turrets. Now, if you fire on them, it's going to have a head fit. So if we go to the power capacitors, which are 1.49 over there. And you got that green quintessential Thargoid guff going on. There he is, look. So all power to the shields. You used to be able to ram into it. Right? And take them out. So you just got to fly around, take out the power capacitors, and that then typically allows you to do what you will without the guns going off. Now I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Blah, 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 blah. Power capacitor. Where's the next one? So not only has the ship incurred catastrophic damage already, but we're also giving it a bit as well. If you turn that on, you can see the power capacitors there, look. And I'm not sure whether it's by design or it's a bug or something like that. But this is how the ship doesn't attack you. Right, so that's it. I think that's taken them out. Well, we're going to see. We're going to see. When you say, well, I have just rammed them. I haven't shot anything. See? That's the thing. Decamper 07, Commander didn't see you sneak into the chat. How are you doing? You, Jarus? Jarus? Janus 07 and G Bison. Welcome. Now, here we go. Cargo scoops. Let's get the collectors on in the air. Right. Now over here. Right. There is a hatch breaker limpet. You select it on the cargo bay. You go over here, you go to the target, limpet docking point, and hopefully it won't fire at us. Right, so there's our limpets. Ready to go. Here we go. Now, this might go horribly wrong, I don't know. But we've taken the power capacitors out. And now we're going to get a bit of a glimpse inside the Decadent, in the cargo bay. There you are, everyone. Stuff. Materials, stuff. That's just flown out. Now, there you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezies. And then the bay door closes. Job done. Pips. Wharf 07. So that's that one. Right? See, I told you it's a for science stream. Right. Where are we? What we got? How's things? Over here. Right, cargo capacity. We got lithium. It's all stolen stuff, see? We've got Nangarari Fire Opals. Ooh, never heard of them. So we just dropped off a collector limpet. And we've just picked up something else up. Now, I've got an awful lot of limpets knocking about, right? So, if I go to limpet collector, I got, look, it's galactite, all that other stuff there, look. Let's go over to the other one. Right? There's an escape hatch. That's always good for a laugh. Because that's going to have people in it. Because Thargoids don't care about all this. I think I'm being shot at as well. Who's shooting at me? I bet it's the ship's woken up. Yeah, the ship's woken up, even though we've taken the power off. Right? The automated defense turret's opened up. Well, let's just get out of the way so you don't get shot too much. Right, I don't think I'm being it. Which is always a bonus, right? So we're hiding. Look, if you see, we're hiding in well, part of the ship. Look at that. We're hiding. Turrets can't get us. I don't think I missed any, but I might have. Yeah, you can scan each turret, take them out. So I've taken a few out. So anyway, what were we doing? There was an escape hatch for. Where's that? Where is 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 that? We're looking. We're looking. We're looking. We're looking. We're looking. It's over there. Right. Okay. Let's go. There it is. Now we're going to get something a bit different out of this. Again, I think I'm... They're going to take my shields down. Right, there we are. So here's the hatch breaker. I think we want recon for this one, don't we? I can't remember. Anyway, escape hatch. Escape hatch. Target. Limpet docking port. I think I got too many things in the air. I've got too many limpets in the air. I got to wait till some limpets basically go away. And of course I'm running prismatics. Ship. Is that going to work? If I do a reboot and repair on it and give me 50% back? It might. It might not. I'm floating! Don't float away! Stop floating! Where we go? Yay! Shields! Right. Hatch breaker. Thank you. What are we doing? Target on. Right. Power to the shields! So that should let a load of escape pods out. Woo! Betty, I'm not going to say your entire name because I'll probably get banned, but that is it is loud. Mrs. hates it. But thank you for noticing. Right, so there we are. Siphon resource complete. Not actually seen that before, but there you go. What have we got here? I bet you I've got... Yeah, occupied escape pods. Remove it from the list. Off they go to go and pick up the people. Now what should happen here is that it should attract the Scythe. Stem to that creepy engineering. Yeah, exactly. Right. So that was escape pods. Oh, lower the cargo scoop. That usually works. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. So how cool's that? So I probably just missed out a few capacitors all the way over there. So that's that, really. where do we stand with our inventory? So, okay, brilliant. What do we get? Escape pods, fire opals. That was escape hatch 4. There's a hull breach. Now, you can sometimes repair them with repair limpets, but like, you know, why? I suppose you could. And there's also hackable data transmitters as well. So you can select one, and what that is, what the data transmitter is, right, it's that, not my spinning dish, it's, where is it? There, around here somewhere. Probably towards the front of the ship. There is a spinning dish you can hack and get data. You can get data from it as well, right? So yeah, loads of things you can potentially do. So, good stuff. What we're going to do now is we're going to move and see if we can find that. So, recon limpet. Now, there was something you could do with that, but seeing as that turret seems to be shooting me, defense system generator, where's that? I have highlighted it. There. If I go at that, not shooting at me now, are you? Just a good job, really, because I was getting shot nastily. There's an automated defense turret. Let's go there. Target, defense system generator. For that one is, we'll let our shields come on a little bit. That is the, yeah, that's it. It's like the power capacitors are one thing, and then the generator you've got to do. Give me more power to the shields. Now, when I first came here, and we went through all the logs and all that malarkey, right? There was Thargoids popping in because it was Thargoid controlled. Now, I'm going to get accosted by the Scythe. And that didn't work that time, did it? Damn it. Because they've been kicked out. So while they're charging, what we'll do, tell you what we'll do while they're charging, right? And we're not being shot at. Let's pump up the volume and let's play the logs, right? For the decadent. Don't need that. That. You see, there's the Thargoids defeated in that area, and that's the message you get. That's why no Thargies have come in, right? I am getting attacked. No, I'm not, actually. I don't think I'm being shot at. I think I'm in a blind spot because I took out that turret. I don't think I am, anyway. Oh, yep, something is shooting me. You're right. You are indeed right. So what we'll do, we'll hide down there a bit. So we'll get ourselves right in there. am I getting shot at now? That's the question.
Shields online.
Right, brilliant. We're still picking up materials that we ejected from that one cargo hold. I don't think anyone's shooting at me by here, which is good. Which is good stuff. There's one of those things there. What we got? Betty 07 Commander, thanks very much. We're gonna go and ram that. Ramming speed. There. Right. Now if we go here, that's a hackable data transmitter, right? Recon limpet. Over here, target. Docking recon. Fire!
Collect a limpet.
No, I missed. Gotta go up there. I gotta stick my head above the parapet.
Programming limpet drill.
There you go. There he goes. There he goes. Now we're gonna get data out of that. It's hacking. Let's see what data we get. I think that for me, they'll be disabled and I can do what I want. Hack complete. What did I get? Classified scans, tagged encrypted codes, unusual blah 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 blah. Hack complete. That was good, no? It was alright, wasn't it? So there's another turret over there. And we were going to talk about the logs, weren't we? The logs. Let's play the logs. So we're going to start off with Desmond West.
This is Escort Team Alpha calling for backup. Come in, command. We have a situation on the Dedicate. Anybody reading this? Damn it. Command, this is Senior Agent Desmond West. Requesting response. Attention, FIA personnel. I'm broadcasting on all known agency channels. We have an emergency situation on the megaship Dedicate. There was some kind of a trap embedded in one of the communal areas. It went off like a flashbang. Full sensory overload. Took us out for a few minutes. The cultists must have known all about it, because by the time any of us had our shit together, most of them had escaped. Mason, Bukowski, get them over there with the others. Over there! We'll take the remaining cultists to our original checkpoint. Escorts Team Bravo and Charlie should be reaching theirs in, under 15. Gateshead's team is already on the bridge. We'll rendezvous once the prisoners are secure. If you can hear this, relay these details to FIA Mission Command at Papantia. All right, people, shake off those stars. We still got a job to do. Time to get moving.
Right, that was the first one, and there's 10 of these.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come in, command. This is Escort Team Alpha. The Dedicate's hyperdrive has been activated.
Right.
Someone doesn't want us going this way. Farrell, get that access panel open. Steinberg, look for vents and service ducts. Anything we can use to keep us moving. Gateshead, come in. Why am I not surprised? We have a situation down here. The Dedicate's internal layout has changed. My guess is cultists have control of the security networks. Doors are closed in some corridors and open in others. We know where we need to go, but keep running into dead ends. Engineering's about 1 kilometer away, several decks down. Barrow and Wilson say they can return FSD access to the helm. Getting there will be slow going, though. If the cultists control the security doors, they'll have the express lifts locked down, too. It'll be, slow going. Especially if we run into any more traps. Gateshead, if you can hear this, Priority 1 is getting a distress call out ASAP. Once that's done, I'm gonna need you to establish control of the security network and get an internal comms channel open. Something the cultists can't jam. And gaining control of the security network comes next. If you can't hear, then we'll do things the hard way. This message will repeat until we're in engineering, just in case. I'll update then. Stay focused, okay? Hold the bridge until we get the hyperdrive online. You've got this.
Right, that was all Desmond, right? So we done Desmond. Let's go with Sophie Brandt. She's a right loony, she is.
No way that worked. They were totally out of it. Maybe there's something to this Thargoid after all. Okay, for the record, I set off the trap that dazed the Federal Guards. Me. 61st adherent of the 11th Chew Chapter. I saw the trigger hidden in the wall as we shuffled past. All I had to do was give it a little kick. I know the first herald said the chip under our skin would protect us from the noise, but it was so loud. My ears are still ringing. The Federals got it really bad, though. Just dropped to the floor, holding their heads and yelling. I saw one of them throw up. And then I ran and ran. Hang on. Where am I? Whatever. They won't find me. I was running forever. If I keep the door locked, I'll be safe. It's not like the feds are gonna sweep every room on the ship. They're probably still trying to put their brains back together. I guess I'll make myself comfortable. Ow! What the hell is... Huh. Nice. Contraband. Well, I can see why someone would need a break from spreading the good word. Your secret's safe with me. Whoever slept here. This could be a reward from the Fog God, right? Thank you for helping everyone escape from the feds. Sounds fair. There's nothing in the sacred text that tells us to be sober. What would be the point if the galaxy's gonna burn anyway?
She's a loony. She is a loony. No two ways about that. She's as mad as cat's piss, as they say in Wales. Right, okay. Sophie Brandt.
They're so beautiful. The way they come from nothing and just... boop, and they're here. All the lights they have are... they look like pinwheels. My granddad made them when I was little. Just paper on a stick. But they were magical. And they would spin so fast when we ran. And he would say, "Sophie, careful where you're running." But I'd be watching the pinwheels spin and spin. I miss him. He was the only one who was nice to me. But I'm not Sophie anymore. And that's that. 61st adherent now, of the 11th first chapter. I've cast off my shackles to worship them. There's so many of them. The Far God must have sent protectors to save us from our captors. I wonder how they know which of us are faithful. Far God tells them, I suppose. The Far God knows everything. They're so graceful. Like flowers in the wind. Pinwheels. They're reaching out to us.
Good job she was plastered. She certainly did get a little bit more than what she bargained for there, didn't she? Alright, we're going to go down to Joseph Tolman now, right? And we're going to hear his story. But she was a loony. Right.
It appears our destiny lies far from the shackles of the federal oppressors. The far God guides our path. I am within the Dedicant's inner sanctum, with many brothers and sisters of the true chapters. We are safe for now. It will not be easy for our captors to find us. The heretics will not be permitted to further desecrate our sacred home. My faith never wavered. Even as we sat in our cells, even as we were insulted, spat upon, belittled, I knew the truth. It was merely a test of our devotion. I am proud that so many of us held on to the conviction the far God demands. We have passed the trial. When the fires arrive to absolve the galaxy of sin, I shall be born anew. Never have I been so certain. We were once the lost. We are now the blessed. We will be the manifestation of peace from the ashes of the damned, cleansed by the cry of the far God. I am ready to transcend.
All I'm saying is they got a ship full of them, right? So let's hear Joseph's second log then.
The ninth disciple brings word. Our prayer has been delivered to the void. I await the heralds of the far God. In our time of need, we ask our blessed Savior for protection. I have tried to convince our fellow humans of the paradise which awaits us. Offered a place among the faithful, only to be burnt by rejection. I implored the unseen to open their eyes. As we were incarcerated, we extended our hands. When the fearful hunted us, we tolerated their wickedness, even as they took our lives. The far God sees all, but today, as the Federation seeks to herd us like mindless cattle, we dig our heels in the dirt and deny them their illusion of control. Soon, the heralds will receive our offering, a signal broadcasting the songs of their vessels, a token of our faith. We will enter our pods to dream of paradise. My hands quiver with excitement at the beauty awaiting me in slumber. What happens to our physical bodies is of little consequence. We have already been martyred in the minds of the lost. Glory to the far God.
Yeah, and you know what? And there's a couple of things going on in the chat, right? And judging by what we heard on Sophie's, and I agree, it sounds like something has boarded the ship. Thargoids could be. I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens, right? It could be that, right? So it could be that. Are we gonna see this sort of thing? I mean, if it was me, right? I would have held off on this if that was the case. To have this ship full of Thargoids and you would have gone in there with the shooters, right, to rescue some feds. I think it's a missed opportunity. Yeah, you know? Or is it the same thing? They're ripping holes in the side of the ship and sucking people out, but you don't see that amount of damage, right? It is. It's a huge tease, this is. I mean, it's, you know, are we going to get on... Right. This is what I think. I think the Scythe are getting the escape pods. They are then making a human Thargoid hybrid, right? And that's going to be their soldier force. Now, what's this got to do with the Thargoid Barnacle sites? We're going to go and see a little bit later. Dunno. I dunno. Right? I honestly don't know. I think those sites are there for a reason. Who knows? Exactly. And now we've got escape pods in the cargo hold of this ship. Chances are we're going to get our Scythe encounter a little bit, well, soon. Anyway, so that was Joseph Tallman's second log, right? Again, he was a loony. Who we got left? Let's go with Sharon Gateshead. Now, she's a Fed, I think.
Roger that. See you soon. What a mess. Damn cultists. This ship is infested with traps. Non-lethal, thankfully. We have some sore heads out there, though. Here's the plan. All 3 escort teams will secure their remaining prisoners before sending a squad to secure ship operations. Alpha's heading to engineering to bring the hyperdrive back online. Bravo will go for the power plant. Charlie's taking the system network hub. As for us... well, we're as useful as a chocolate coffee cup. Remote access to almost all ship functions is disabled. Life support is all I can change, and I ain't touching that. Not with the luck we're having right now. Internal comms is still working for now, but nothing's making it external. Truth be told, their whole comms array is a mess. Just a bunch of pre-recorded messages preaching the Far God's garbage. Good thing we brought light sticks. This place is gloomy. Oh, stinks as well, like something peed in all the corners. I know the Thargoids prefer ammonia worlds, but why make your holy ship stink like one? Oh, my husband likes red wine, but he doesn't shampoo with it. What have you got?
Gotta take a look at this.
In regards to drops, who knows? You should be getting the solar sunburst drops. First 30 minutes you get the Anaconda. What you get after that, I don't know, because I don't watch my own streams. But there's 3 that we get. So there was, yes. And that's right, Sphere Lance. They all need a pee. So what they're doing is the Thargoids, right? It's obviously an ammonia smell inside as well. Shocking. Let's hear the rest of Sharon's log.
This is Agent Gateshead making a personal log. We've lost internal comms on the bridge. Jessup thinks it's a jamming signal broadcast from inside the ship. All escort teams will be stuck with it. Last message we heard was from West's team heading to engineering. He said something about the Dedicants' access paths changing before we lost connection. Walton found a local cache of the cult's sacred text on one of the consoles. Been reading through it for anything which could help us identify their next steps after scurrying off into hiding. Nothing yet. It's mostly nihilistic poetry about how beautiful the galaxy will be once everyone in it has been purged. The data stamp says the text was being edited when the Dedicant was seized. Something about an expedition into Thargoid space. Sounds like a spectacularly bad idea. This True Chapter sect is more proactive than their cousins, though. Evidently, some of the cultists got nervous when Theta 7 blew up the Sacrosanct a while back. The Order's text on pacifism and non-resistance have been updated here. The True Chapters argue that it's permitted to resist if someone would inflict harm upon your material form before the Far God's blessing is received. They still forbid violence, but... well, looks like traps and signal jammers are allowed. What was that?
Now that was an interesting one, right? It's like the renting open of steel. Here, not here. I don't know. That was an odd one. That was an odd one. The Inglorious. How are you doing? Alright, who we got left? That was Sharon. I think we got Kelvin. He's the last one.
I have reclaimed control of the Didicant's sacred dicks for you, my savior. Let me be an extension of your will. Grant me the strength to keep your devoted servants safe from harm. Glory to the far God. I did it. I can't believe I got away from them. At least I have the chance to prove my worth. Let's see here. We were at this junction when the first trap went off. A disciple triggered the second one here as we fled. So the third chapel would be the closest haven. What did the cameras say? There you are. Stay strong, my brothers and sisters. I will keep you safe from our tormentors. Speaking of which, if I close this corridor down and shut that access point, there. Now the faithless ones have to bring their remaining captives to Section 86. There are more traps on the route too. Who knew doing the Thargoid's work would be so fun? This is the 9th disciple of the 5th true chapter. Yes, disciple. That sounds like an excellent idea. Head to access point 16 on that deck, and I'll let you through. When you're at the hyperdrive controls, I'll seal the path behind you. The intruders won't find you. I can't wait. May the Thargoid watch over us. We're finally going to do it. After all these years, we'll be free from these disgusting people who hate us so much. Well, you can all kiss my ass. You won't be missed in the next life, I'll tell you that much.
Fruity language, innit? They can kiss my ass. Right, final log of this lot. And they've been well voice acted. You can't take that away. And I think there's clues in them. If you listen. Definitely gonna be clues.
Where did you go, What is your little gang planning? I'll find you before long. You can't hide from me forever. This was my purpose. I know it now. The Thargoid trusts me to watch over the faithful. I'm not going to mess this up. If only my wife could see me now. I'd love it if she was sitting beside me, telling me I'm only going to screw things up. Not today, Kathy. I've got the federal trespassers locked in their rooms, and the Thargoid's children are safe. I always said I just needed a chance to prove myself. But you never listened, did you? Ha! Found you. Federal rats in my maze. Where are you going? Agent West again? Very clever of you to escape the last corridor I shut you in. I'll give you that. You want to know something, Agent West? You remind me of a boss I used to have. He had the same serious expression. Yelled at me all the time because he was a bully. I'll bet you're just like him. Mean and selfish. Well, bullies should be locked up. Try and get out of this one, Agent West. Oh, what's with the sour face? Nowhere to go. Can't call for help. Loser! What's that noise? More federal vermin? Where is that coming from? This isn't right.
Well, there you have it. And then old Kelvin had a bit of a touch cloth moment at the end, didn't he? Well, they kind of all did, but like they brought that on themselves. Right? Didn't they? Exactly. It's exactly what they're doing. So there you go. Those were the logs. So what have we covered here today? So what we've done is, right, we've liberated escape pods. We've hacked that transmitter. We've had a bit of cargo as well. And we've rammed generators and whatnot in regards to the turrets. Not all of them. You can get all of them, but we got quite a few. And our shields have now restored themselves. So,
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
there's the ship in all its glory. The Dedicant. Have I got pods on board? I have got pods on board. I have. I should have. Occupied escape pods. I got 4. Now, again, for those of you who have just joined, we can go to. There's escape hatch 4. We pulled them out. There's hull breaches you could potentially fix if you had a multi-limpet controller as well. Ship lock links. That's where we got the logs from. Yeah, I don't know. Is it? Let's pump up the volume. Let's turn the game volume down a little bit. Let's not blow your speakers. Right then. Let's turn that down like that as well. Don't want to blow my speakers. So what else could we possibly do? So we've had a look at all of that. There are other hackable data transmitters you can go to. There's number 2. Good to have a nimble little ship. Not sure if I've hacked that one. Well, we're going to find out. Might have. So a good way of getting some data. Firmware, encryption codes, anomalous data scans, classified data scans. We're getting a few tags. That's coming off that one there. Bit of a long range, that one. Hack complete. Can we get through that all? We can. And there's the ship skinning. A bit of a better light. It's all very busy and things coming off it, isn't it? You know, it's all very... Oh, it's total scrap. But there's some things to pick up and some data, and we've got the logs, and we've got all that stuff. But we're all done. We're all done. Right, let's get all the stuff packed away. There you go. Now, here's the thing. Let's make sure we've got that ready to go. All AX. No problem. Let's jump back to the carrier, which is not far. Right, the carrier is there. There you go. It is the Pharaoh Gold something or other, wasn't it? It's very nice. And we've got the new ship kit on there as well with the spinning dish, which is all the stuff. Good reflective surfaces on there, mind. Very nice. Anyway, right, let's go. Jump. So, like I said, for science, right? For all of you on Twitch and also YouTube. 07 Commanders. Thanks for tuning in. Absolutely fantastic. We've just done the Decadent logs. I know, Sky Satellite Television, that is inglorious. And we're going to make our way now through Thargoid controlled space. Perhaps we'll get pulled out by a scythe, I don't know. Well, you could. There's a hull breach. You can fire repair limpet at it and repair it. Then it can shoot at you even more. You know? Heavy stuff, man. Heavy stuff. So here we go. Just waiting to be interdicted. We might have to fly around a bit. Let's see what we got. Are there any, because it hasn't got to be Thargoid control space. Apparently, the scythe will interdict you, regardless. But we can try and poke it. We'll get back here, drop some stuff off, and we'll go and see if we can get an engagement. It's always the way. When you want them to appear, they won't. Could be something new in the game code. I mean, Well, they've got spinning dishes in-game, haven't they? We've seen that on the bases. And we're jumping. Fuel scooping.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Was kind of hoping for an interdiction. Johnny! Oh 07, Commander, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. Oh, here we go. Something's happening. Right. Oh, here he is. Well, now we're getting... Yes, have it. Now, these are not the new weapons. These are turreted enhanced weapons. Yeah, come on, get off it. This is where we get completely and utterly owned. See, there's a foreign body attached. It's nicked all me people. Are we going to see the thin pits? There he is. Let's back off a bit. See, he's giving it to us. Come on, keep firing. And this is where the auto loader on those new cannons. See, we got thin pit, Simon. Don't get too excited. I think we got him. He's gonna ram us. Ramming speed. Yeah. Suck it. Right, hang on. Right. So we're getting our limpets out now. Go and pick up all our people we've rescued. There we go. All the limpets are in the air. What have we got? See? So, protective membrane scrap. Or we'll have some of that. Occupied escape pods. He tried pinching. Propulsion elements, weapon parts, that sort of stuff. Here they come with the escape pods. Simon, oh ye little faith. There was no hand grenades involved. I thought I was going to see the rebuy screen, to be honest. I thought, this is going to be embarrassing. Yeah. Who says it's not a ship interior? There it is. Right there. There's your ship interior. They did exactly what they said on the tin. Ship interior. Right, what do we get? We got... We didn't get propulsion elements. Let's go and get it, shall we? It's over there. We got 21 minutes. John Lee Griffin, 07 Commander. Hope you're doing all right today. There's our propulsion elements. You never know when you might need them. Now, I don't think I'll survive another one. Oh, it looks mean, that ship, doesn't it? They look mean. Got all the guns on it. I suppose, really, if they come out with an enhanced auto-loading turret, then, you know, that's gonna be the gun to have. Because that auto-loading stuff, that's the stuff. Jump. Oh yeah, the ship. I've only got 33% hull. That ripped through my shields like I don't know what. I mean, I could have put on. Because there's no Proteus effect when they jump in. They're just doing their thing, right? So it's kind of like, well, is Guardian stuff okay? Because the Guardian stuff is nowhere near quick enough to have a go at all of that. Even the Shard cannon turret. Right? So, you know, so far, so good. Now, if you've got a broken windscreen, if you turn that on, you can see what's going on. Who's this now? This is going to be another one, isn't it? Yep, it is. Look, there he is. There's me thinking, oh, I got away with it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Him and his missiles that turn your frameshift drive off. Nick Colber. Hope I've pronounced it right. Oh, we got a loop of shame. A victory lap's coming. Bit of panic on there, see? Bit of panic. Yeah, I've eaten my words on that. In hindsight, they can really lay down some fire. So we're submitting to its interdiction. Go. They're after me. Oh, they're after me. I just hope they follow me and get to me at the carrier. Right, where are we? There. If you turn your night vision on, then having a broken windscreen makes no difference. Did you all know that? I bet you did. Oh, they're right at my trumpet. Look, they're doing it again, look. I'm getting to go a little bit closer. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. Who's that? Bloody somebody else now? The hand gang of Chow Zhu. Oh, aye. Only because I got illegal cargo. Ugh. Right, we may have to just, like, do a bit. Give him something to think about, like. No, still disabled. This is where it goes wrong now. Oh yeah, it's critical, all right. Come on, charge, you swine. All power to the engines. Not going to happen. We're still charging. He's still laying on the missiles. Flight assist off to see what happens. And start throwing rocks at it now. It's all going wrong. We're on 1%. And that is the rebuy screen. Sleepy Morph, I could have dumped one and that would have let you right. I could have dropped a pod and that would have been it. Look what I've lost. Engandari Fire Opals. No idea what those are. Oh, my protective membrane. You swines. Oh well. 7 million. But there you go. Right? That's what happens. Right, I'm going to take a quick intermission. What we're going to do is I'll put this on the pad so you can all admire the paint job. I'm going to get a quick drink. It's getting hot in here now because it absolutely poured down here earlier on because I'm in the UK and it's Storm bloody Antoine or whatever it is. There you are. There it is. And I'm going to get a drink. Okay, I am back, and I see I had a mauve adder. That's good, isn't it? Let's go in the private group. Let's go to the picture in the picture. So did the stream go down? No, I didn't. Okay, just that it lost connection. There is bad weather in the UK. There is real bad weather. So what have we done so far? We have looked at that survey ship kit for the Python. Occupy Scythe. You're not wrong there, Super Bruh. Right, so what we done? Oh, that's great. What did we say we were going to do next? We said we were going to go and have a go at a rescue mission. Didn't we? So. I have gone boom. You're right, you're not wrong. So what we're going to do, right, because the carrier's down there by Tyrannus, or Tyrannus is there, is we're going to pop up here and we're going to go over to Wong Guin, right? That's where my Scouter Condor, Rescue Condor, or Helper Condor is. Help me Condor. And then we're going to go there and see what missions we can have. What could possibly go wrong? We might get good missions, we might not. Ooh, cinnamon donuts. That sounds nice. She's in it, her indoors is in it, making some sort of like, I don't know, you know those boxes of like Chinese nibbles you get, right? From the supermarket. And it's like, you know, like spring roll and toast. I don't know who's, they're cooking in it. He's alright. Right, so what's this we got here? Is this the recipe for cinnamon donuts? Let me have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what we got then.
Greetings, commanders.
Oh no, this is the Know the
Scythe.
Scythe.
Talk about the latest Thargoid Hunter, the Scythe, that was released in Update 16. The Scythe differs quite a bit from its related cousin, the Hunter Glaive. While the Glaive appears to be a combat variant, the Scythe appears to be specifically focused and dedicated upon collecting.
Yeah. He's done a good job with that. He's done a very good job with it. Whose is it? Who did it? The Scythes interdict you. Whether they drop in here, like where I am, I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. This ship isn't set up for that, though. Should we put 2 escape pods and go to the Titan? Have we got escape pods? Ooh, that's interesting. Now this is true science, Simon. I like this.
Docking request accepted. Proceed to your designated path, Commander.
Because now's the time to be doing it, isn't it? Because we're here. Right, okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look, let's have a look. Have we got escape pods in our inventory? Storage. Transfer, what we got? I haven't. I absolutely haven't. Damn. I used to. Damn it. Shipyard. Let's go and do some... We can do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. Let's stay on message. I'll write it down. Escape pods to Tyrannus. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah. Right. Okay. So we were going launch. I did. I offloaded a load of escape pods. I thought, oh, they're taking up space. Let's get rid of all of that. Now, I was going to buy, for the DBX, I was going to buy the survey kit, because I use that quite a lot. And I thought, well, hang on. What's the point of being a Frontier partner if they're not going to give you a discount? Right? So, I've sent an email. Right? See what happens. Because I'll showcase it here. That's what I did, Simon. I sold them off as well, made a bit of space. Do some combat, we'll get escape pods, and then they'll be attacking your combat ships.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
It's only a couple of jumps till we get over there.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Chris Walters, exactly. I had read that as well. They're interdicting you as soon as you got an escape pod. I'm not sure if it's a damaged escape pod though. Definitely if you got slaves. So when you think about it, Roland Shen, 07 Commander. Hope you're doing all right today. Is it the damaged ones too? Oh, well, so think about it this way then, right? So you're fighting away, you're flying away with your little band, and you're doing some
Fuel scooping.
PvE, right? So you're in a conflict zone. Lovely. And you got the limpets out and you're picking up all sorts of malarkey. You get an escape pod and you have your ass handed to you by the NPCs, which typically happens. You got to go back, re-arm and all the rest of it. And typically those ships are set up against, you know, player V environment, like, you know, the NPCs. This Scythe's going to turn up and say, right, we're going to have you and your Federal Corvette, Sonny Jim, and you haven't got any AX weapons on there. That's even going to come near to harming me. So does this mean you're going to have to be really on the boost button, or what? I reckon you're going to have to be pretty prolific on the old boost button to get away. And these big ships as well, when you think about it. Yeah, or in a wing, exactly. You know, these big ships, they're not as fast as, you know, that Python had 460 jobbies per second, or whatever it is. Million meters per second. So it wasn't a slouch. The bigger ships, like the Corvette, well, you're going to be seeing the rebuy screen there, aren't you? Which might be a good test. They disappeared in one day, did they, Super Bra? No way. Oh, I believe you. I'm just saying, no way. You know, that's a pain, isn't it? I sold all mine. Let's see what happens here, right? Because we got a Coriolis station here. My Help Me Conda is here. Got enhanced turrets on there, because you go in there, shoot the Scythe, fly down, pick him up, do a quick repair, away you go. No, you're right. They don't get mass lock, do they? But they could well be interdicted. You never know. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to do it an experiment tomorrow for science on this. Yeah, it's my Help Me Conda. It's my rescue ship.
Access permitted. Set course for landing pad 01.
Like some people have a jumping anaconda, the jumper conda. I've got the rescue ship, the Help Me Conda. Here we are. Pad number 1, that's what we want. That would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it? And we're down. Another happy landing. Right.
Systems offline. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau wishes you a pleasant and productive visit, Commander.
There it is. Help me, Conda. Help me, Conda. Slow-mo Conda. Right. So I've got it in very sort of like, I think, rescue colours. Right? And this is the hazard stuff. The hazard ship kit we've got here. I haven't got any of these because I haven't. I don't like the Raider stuff. Why would you want to bolt scrap metal onto a perfectly new ship? I'm just saying. Right? So, you know, we got the hazard ship kit right there. These are all the things. I think the sun... Where is it now? That's it. That's what you're getting by watching 30 minutes of whatever this is that I'm doing on a weekend. Lots of Anaconda kits. I mean, like, some I've bought, some I haven't. I mean, I haven't bought that. That was given away. Butterflies. It's not really me. Kind of goes with the shirt, though, doesn't it? Right? We're going to use that because it goes with the shirt. We've got that one there for a bit of solar burst. Got the Halloween one. I like that. I do like it, you know, and I like that one as well. I think it's fab. But like, here are the construction ship kits, but, you know, Anaconda Golden, Anaconda Gold. All the reflections. And I thought I had the... Yeah, I did. I had the Midnight Black one. But when you're streaming, and it's a very dark game, right? Typically, you don't get a lot to see. So we're going to go with the Solar Burst, right? Which you'll get if you watch 30 minutes of this. And then, I think a bit more, then you'll get a Corvette paint pack. And a bit more, then you'll get a Fer de Lance paint pack, right? So there you go. Let's take you through it. So into the outfitting section. Enhanced AX multi-cannons. Now, we got a lot of these, right? And I've got some multi-cannons here fitted as well, and some beam lasers, all on turret. So if someone comes anywhere near me, I'm going to have them. Right? Lightweight alloys. Military grade composite. Do you know what? We'll transfer that over, because I think it's probably worthwhile having. Because I'm not going to be jumping far in this anyway, but we're going to get on with it. All of the toys, all of the things. Optional internals. So we've gone for the cabins. I've got prismatics there just to give me a little bit of protection, right? Why have I got Class 7 prismatics? Well, I'll tell you why. I didn't buy any. Not for this ship. And I should realign myself with Aisling Duval. Fish sticks. Yeah, or the wireframe is also good. It does look a little bit like a lolly, doesn't it? It looks like a stick of rock you get down Barry Island Beach. That's what it's all about. That's my runaway ship, is it? The Orca. I don't use the cruise liners a lot. I should do. But we'll do that in an upcoming stream. Collect a limpet. We got one because we're going to go in and we're going to go in there and we're going to use our heat sinks because we got a ton of heat sinks here, look. Right? And we're going to pick up all the stuff, all the materials, scoop it up, pick up the people, and we're off. That's the plan, right? So yes, so economy class, passenger cabin, economy, prismatic shield generators. Now, whether the VIPs like an economy cabin, they might. I don't know. Something more than a couple of bunk beds, like, is it? Got some hull reinforcement because it'd be a wasted slot otherwise. Frame shift drive boosters just to get around a bit. I know what you're going to say. It's a waste of a cabin, but that's the way it is. So we've got 18 tons of capacity for limpets. I don't really need a detailed surface scanner. I really don't. I don't need that, and I could probably get 2 more tons of limpets in there. The thing is it worth the hassle? Just leave it in there. It's okay. So advanced maintenance. Let's repair everything. Let's get the limpets on the go. We've got 20 in here. Look at that. Scoop them up. Confirm. Done. Mission board. Because it's close. Passenger lounge, sorry. What's going on? Aid workers. Right, where are they going? Bloody miles away. We want to go in. We want to go in and sort it all out. Right, so, okay. Let's go to the place where the ship is. The rescue ship. And the rescue ship should give us some missions. Exactly. I can hear whining from the back of the ship. Open the airlock. It'll soon stop. It's funny you should say that. Are you all familiar with a program called Naked and Afraid? Is it Naked and Afraid? This is where they put a bunch of narcissists, right, in, I don't know, well, I was watching, they were in Africa last night, and there's a couple of people, and hats off, hats off to them, and it is hats off, because what they do is they give them a couple of tools, nothing too substantial, like a bag, like a messenger bag, and drop them in the middle of Africa, or some sort of like inhospitable sort of place, right? Up a mountain somewhere. No shoes, absolutely stark naked, right? Naked and afraid. Does make me laugh. And they go on there voluntarily. And they're assigned and I'm sat there watching this with my missus, and I know what you're thinking. Oh, he's watching porn again. No, what it is, right, is that they obviously blur out the lady and the gentleman parts. And they stick him in the middle of absolutely nowhere. I say, right, go on, survive for 40 days. Naked and afraid. That's it, exactly. Right? And Bondalita, that is absolutely fantastic, mate. No worries. And they drop him in there, and then after 40 days of surviving, 40 days and 40 nights, basically with a machete or a bow and arrow and a messenger bag, and your gentleman's sausage swinging around, right, for all things to bite, misses, they say, right, get to this point on the map. Off you go, crack on. So they find somewhere like close to water or in a water, whatever they find. And they just like hunker down for 40 days and they go, right, okay, we've got to start moving now. And off they go. Like the first thing is they go, oh, right, okay, brilliant. Water, I'm all for that. Second thing, right, yeah, food, yeah, brilliant. Water and food, 2 basic elements of survival. What about covering your knob? Or if you're a lady, your boobies. Come on, I mean, we've all played Conan the Barbarian. You go up to a bush, not that kind of bush. You go up to a bush, right, and you say, right, I'm going to weave some clothes. I'm going to get all that matted stuff, and I'm going to weave something. Just cover your modesty, for Christ's sake. Anyway, fascinating program if you haven't seen it. Look out for it. It's one of these reality things. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. My missus is watching, oh, it's really good. No, it isn't. It's a bunch of narcissists dropped in the middle of nowhere with no gear on. That's what it is. And they say, right, survive. Shocking. Shocking. That's what it is. How do you know when a plane load of... Well, I'm Welsh. So, am I classed as a pom? Oh, he's digging himself a hole now. Right, let's go. So, Kanawas. Well, you are. But like you've gone native. Oh, it's too hot in the winter. It's too cold in the summer. I tell you what. Flipping sun's come out now, though. This meant... Here's the weather forecast. It's terrible. So, hurricane or storm Andreu or whatever it is. Oh, I thought it was someone from Neverending Story. But apparently, anyway. There they are. And, rescue ship. Let's get rid of the fleet carriers so we can see the wood for the trees. Scan it up. Right. Here we go. Brilliant. Now I thought I had... Oh, well, we'll just do what we got. It's going to be damaging to buildings all over Wales, all over England, all over Ireland. Scotland, well, they're used to it. Right, so this storm's coming in. And then they went, right, okay, well, you know, it's a yellow warning for wind. Which could be any given day, anywhere, really, because we're an island. And the wind comes off the sea, right? There you go, right? The wind comes off the sea. So then, all right, brill, fantastic. So a bit of rain this morning. A bit annoyed because we had washing out. But there you go. Now, brilliant sunshine. I mean, I'm in the lair at the bottom of the garden, where I work from, and I'm like, well, hot in here, isn't it? Bloody hot. Well, everyone's typically an island, but they call them continents, don't they? Like a continent is just a big island. Oh, dear me. Yeah, save it for a rainy day in the UK. You're exactly right there. Oh, no, for a rainy day. You'd be constantly back and forth a cash point. Shaking that money box. Oh, it's a rainy day. Save it for a sunny day. That's what you want to be saying. Oh, sunny day never happens. And I was reading an article today, right, where they said this is perhaps in the UK the most depressing summer on record because of the weather. I don't know how they gauge what they call by depressing. I mean, it's rained a bit, but you know, you make out your life what you make out your life, innit? If your life is defined by how much sunshine you have, well, then you shouldn't be living here. Go on in, Simon. What you get if you cross a kangaroo with an elephant? That was my best Paul Hogan impression. Come on, we're all waiting for this one. Come on. Great big holes all over Australia. You know it. Old ones, but are good ones. Right. This medical ship, or rescue ship. We've asked them to dock. They've said, yes, no problem. Pad 1, Commander. Which may be there, maybe over here. We don't know. I think it's over there. We'll have a little look. Well, it's not there, is it? It's going to be the other side. Landing gear. Let's get the lights on so we can see what we're doing. This is the rescue ship Seacole. Thank you, Seacole. We're looking for pad 1, which might be over here, it might not. There you go. Woo, pad 1. Let's get around. Ear round, get around, I get around. Now, from these rescue ships, you can get there you go. Just make sure all my fire groups are ready to fire. They are. I got a collector limpet. I could have more collector limpets. If I did, then the problem I'd have is, well, I wouldn't have any room for passengers. And that's what this is all about. If we go to Starport Services, and then we go mission boards, and we say passenger lounge. For a rescue ship, there's none. Well, how crap is that? Mission board. Mission board. What is the actual point of it being here after all that messing about? Well, that's great, isn't it? Simon, where's the rescue missions? Any ideas? We got a tech broker. Oh, good for him. So now, this is what you need. Radiation baffles, neo-fabric insulation. I could get a couple. Kind of need a couple. Meta-alloy hull reinforcement. I haven't really done. These are the weapons. As you can see, I could unlock some as I'm here. There is a cost. Caustic launchers. You can buy them if you want them. Bondolita. Yeah, exactly. It's got to be an alert system. We're gonna have a quick little look at this now. We're gonna see what the score is. But you think about it. Well, why not move the rescue ship then to where it can be? You can do a rescue. Sheesh, sheesh, man, sheesh. Right. Okay. What we got? We want Thargoid War. User data. Well, around here, well, that's just brill, isn't it? Might as well have done it from down here. What's in a rescue state? What's this? Yellow. Thargoid alert. That kind of looks like it could be something. I mean, it's population. It's on alert. Perhaps we need to get ourselves all the way down there then. At least we'll get down there. I'm not entirely sure if we'll get anywhere to drop them off. Because, you know, that kind of means I've got to use one of these bays then for a fuel scooper. You know? And that can't be right. Usually these rescue ships were the ones that had the passenger missions. You know, yeah, you go out and just go and... Nothing. Not a sausage. Look at that. They did, didn't they? Lord Narco, what are you on about now? Reload synth for caustic sinks. And some ammo. Rescue ships are where you deliver. Yes, but they used to give missions, didn't they? And if we look where we are, which is here, nothing is going on. Like the nearest thing is over there. That's bloody miles away. Or back the way we came. So that might be the best way of going. Might well be. Let's launch. There'll be a fight all the way back, won't it? Ah, you're replying to Bond. I see. Right, okay. Yes. All the anacondas everywhere, look. All our lights on. This can be a long old poke with flipping people on board with the scythe after you, isn't it? Hmm? Let's see what we can do. It's 4 jumps. What's the worst that could happen? I spend some time next week doing AFK stuff in Engalin. Have we got a fleet carrier around Engalin, Simon? Foxdog 3107, commanders. Right, we're waiting for that big red ball to turn amber again. And that means we're clear. And we're clear. Let's go. Peace Force, is it? I was going to say, that's going to be about the scythe, isn't it? Because what I'll do, I'll send my AFK ship there. CA-A space C14. Cool. I'll move my AFK build there tomorrow. Because I'm going to need some money. I think we're all going to need a bit of money, to be fair. So here's an interesting statistic, right, which we were talking about earlier. There are some people out there who say Elite Dangerous is dead, right? 72 people on Twitch, as you can see on the screen, are watching me. And that's just me, right? And I'm not a prolific YouTuber or Twitcher. 25 on the YouTubes, right? And we've had people on Twitch and Trovo throughout the stream. The game's not dead. It's just like shock jock. Do you know what I mean? That's all it is. It's just shock. Let's get, you know, let's get a response. That sort of stuff. There's something like a leak. Everyone's going, oh, but Star Citizen. Yeah, well, you know, if you've played Star Citizen, you'll know it's nothing like it. Oh, No Man's Sky. Too cartoony. Sorry. Similar, but not the same. Then they got the classic, right? Then there's the classic. Oh, but Starfield. Now, we don't know, do we, what the hell that's going to be like. I think it's released first week of September. And I'll stream it. Don't get me wrong. I've bought it. I have bought a copy. Even though I'm an idiot and I've got Xbox Game Pass or whatever the thing is, right? Which I got from my son. I bought it. Because I'm an idiot. Anyway, so whatever. These things come and go from that Game Pass thing. And because Microsoft bought Bethesda, I mean, exactly. How long did everyone play Fallout 4 for? They realised it was a bag and it was bug-ridden. And this is going to be the same, right? And it's going to be, oh, it's bugs. Oh, there's a patch. Oh, it's all going to be all of this. And it's going to be a right old bag of fluff. Exactly what it's going to be. There's no way. I mean, this is a game that has had 10 years of tuning. And it's had its up points, and it's had its down points. And I kind of think it's kind of plateaued now. Whereas you've got a game that is quasi-stable. I think that's fair to say. Right? It's a bit like EVE Online. Well, rich people, my ass. Stupid people, more like. That's what I am. Right, over here. We're here. We're here. Here we are. Dietz Terminal. This is an alert system. Apparently. See? It's alert. If I click on it. Oh, come on. Thargoid alert. But they're commies. So. Let's see. Exactly. Get it on Game Pass. I mean, it might be absolutely fantastic. The graphics look absolutely fantastic. You know? Oh, exactly, fish sticks. I mean, there's no denying Star Citizen looks absolutely fantastic. I wouldn't know where to start. Well, a shapeshifter, you said 10 years of tuning and not much to show for it. I know what you're saying. I must, however, disagree. I'm playing it here. Mass Effect was good. I think I did Mass Effect 1 and 2. How many are there? 4? I might have done 3. I certainly did 1 and 2. Yeah, they need to build some scale into that. I mean, I don't know I don't know what they're playing at. I mean, I think I've had a copy of Star Citizen for like, what, 8 years? 9 years? I thought, oh, guy who did Wing Commander. doing the game, it'd be alright, wouldn't it? And you know what? They're doing something, and they're making loads of money out of selling ships for real world Wonga and all the rest of it. It's just that, well, you've got no continuity in the game because between every update, they wipe everything. Yep, Elite is 1-to-1. I mean, there's a few things. There's lots of things about Elite. The fact that we're all here enjoying it, fantastic. You know, after what? How many years? Says a lot, doesn't it? We get all these haters. Oh, F-dev this. Oh, F-dev that. Oh. When was it good to start bashing people for doing their job? Crazy. Could it be better based on what we think? More than likely. Is it going to be? Well, they have an idea, don't they? Right, let's see what we got here. Group transportation. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, there you go. Nobody wants rescuing. Nobody wants rescuing, commanders. Look at that. How cool is that? Hashtag no rescuing. I mean, okay, it's all damaged. It's all doing its funky thing, right? It's still in Thargoid alert, but like, let's face it, nothing's happening. What a pain in the bottom. Well, perhaps we'll have a think about this, and then we'll come back tomorrow and do something. I know, I got a large ship. This is the Help Me Conda.
Ship released. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
You all thought I was gonna crash. So there you go. It's only a short hop there though, isn't it? Let's face it.
Frameshift drive charging.
You have cleared the no-fire zone. Flight control.
Well, yeah, we got the Colonia one, haven't we? I've got a Python that can fit small ships. Not as tooled up as this, though. Nowhere near as tooled up as this. Okie dokie. Where's that carrier? There's the carrier. Yeah, we got that. Colonia. I did have one in Colonia. I haven't started. I've got an account where I could basically start again. Right? Knowing what I know now. And it would be quite easy to do something as well with AFK, as I would park it in the same instance as the ship I've got for my AFK, my Type 10. I'd get something like a, I don't know, gunship or dropship, something like that. Fill it full of turrets, park it underneath the Type 10, set it on auto and share the missions. Or just park it in the same station and share the missions with that. It would be dead easy. Exactly. Ground combat zones. How hard can it possibly be? So yeah, there you go. It's been pretty good, isn't it? What am I doing? Jump again. In a flight suit with a G1 pistol. You know it. Because you haven't got the money to buy anything. And that's the beauty of it. That really is the beauty of it. Okay, we are disengaging. There's the carrier. So, I think what we'll do on tomorrow's stream is we'll start off and we'll take some coral sap into the maelstrom and see what all that does, if anything. And we'll also take in, for science, we'll take in, on another run, we'll take in some, what you call it, escape pods. And then what we'll do, we'll go to the Thargoid Barnacle sites and see what's transpiring there and see what goes on, I think. But that was a little bit disappointing, that was, in regards to rescue missions, because I was hoping to have found one. Dead simple. But it seems that I haven't. But there you go. So there you go, Commanders. It's been a 3-hour, 22-minute stream on Saturday. It's 5:25 over here in the UK, and I should really get the washing in, as I'll be getting the scowls off the missus. Glad you liked the shirt. Glad you enjoyed looking at the, what was it? The ship kit, right? The survey ship kit, and helping me pick out a skin. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. We'll be back on tomorrow. Around about the same time, 2:30ish, right? And we'll have another 3.5 hours at it. I've been Ricardo, you all haven't. Thanks very much to everybody who's been in the chat. If you haven't already done to, this is my plea. Hit that follow, like, or subscribe. Really enjoy your company. I'll see you soon. We'll see who we can raid, right? Because it's always good to give something back. Is Pep on? Because we could make her day. She is not. She is not on. Let's have a look, see who's doing something. Who's doing something interesting. Elite Dangerous. 343 people are watching Elite Dangerous. We will go with... Let me see. Any suggestions? I think we'll go with the Michael Brooks Legacy Tour. Why not? This will be M. Biscotti in honor of the late Michael Brooks. Raid. Channel in. There we go. Let's see if he's in French, mind. But that could be a problem. Let's see who else we got. Because I made a mistake yesterday. Poor guy was doing things in whatever he was doing. Jonah Jones. That looks quite good. What's he doing? Adventures in the Black. Let's give him a little bit of love. Right. Here we go. We're going to raid him with all you lovely people. Like it or not, this is the most explosive fight of the year. Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. Let's see what he's got to say for himself. Right, so the ad's going.
I've always said this. I don't really grind for things.
Here we go. We're raiding. See you all tomorrow.
You can just play the game loads of different ways, and you end up getting your stuff anyway normally. Oh, we are still accelerating. We're good. Take a little while to get into this one. Yo, Ricardo, how's it going, man? Good. So yeah, so that's the thing now. Just break it up a bit. I was doing a bit, like I say before. I did a little, tiny bit of power play stuff. Just had a look at it, and then yeah, do a bit of this. Sup, bruh? Sup, bruh? Well, up, guys. How's it going? You alright? Afternoon. Happy Saturday. Hope you're all doing good. Cheers. Cheers, alternate. Cheers, man. Thanks for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day, dudes. Rated by 53. Word up. Lord Narco. Who's raided me then? I don't have my fingers up on there. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your raiding. Raiding is most welcome. Cheers, Ricardo. Sweet, bro. How you doing, man? You alright? Nothing spectacular, guys. I'm in a Diamondback Scout. But yeah, I wanted to break up things a bit because I've been, I don't know, I've been doing a bit of the triardy stuff a bit, and then doing a load of material. So I was like, right, the Scout was like the first ship I bought on my first account, like after the Sidewinder. So I was like, right, I've got to do a Sidewinder. I've got to do this again. So, I mean, exploration.